Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I have my perfume collection to share with you guys. I know quite a few of you have asked me to share my perfume collection, so I've pulled all of my perfumes out. They're all sitting either on this little table here beside me or on the table, the desk in front of me. So I counted them up. I have a total of 66 perfumes. So these are all full sizes. I do have like the smaller deluxe size type perfumes as well. If you want to see a collection of those, let me know. But we're going to go through all 66. I'm going to give you like the top notes as well as how much it costs, as well as kind of like ranking them, whether I'll tell you like at least my top 5. So I'll tell you my top 5 out of my perfume collection. So let's start with one of my number 1. So this is definitely in the top 5. This is the Twilly de Hermes. This is the has ginger, tuberose, and sandalwood in it. For a 1 ounce size, you would pay $79. I think this perfume smells so good. To me, it's more of like a fall winter type of scent. I don't think it's more summer. I love the packaging to it. I think the packaging is very beautiful. I love the little tie on here. I think that just makes it gives it even more, a little bit more of a character. But it smells really good. It's got more of a sweet, warm scent. So if you like the more sweeter, warm notes, I think you would really like this perfume. So again, I'm just going to tell you guys like how I feel about the perfume and as well as the top notes and things like that. So hopefully that helps you out a little bit. The next one is YSL. This is the Black Opium. I think this one almost everybody owns on YouTube. Everybody I've ever seen like a perfume collection of, they own YSL Black Opium for a very good reason. It smells really, really good. It has a little bit of a coffee scent to it, and I think that's what makes me really like it. It smells like a perfect date night perfume. It's definitely more warm and sweet at the same time, so it's kind of like similar on the same lines as the Twilly de Hermes. This is another one that's in my top 5 for sure. This one has black coffee, white flowers, and vanilla in it, and for $74 you can get a 1 ounce bottle of this. I think it is a fantastic perfume. I think it's definitely one that's definitely more winter and fall scented in my opinion, or just date night specifically. So if you wanted to wear this on a date night, I think it's going to be a perfect date night scent. It's got that warm, sexy type of scent to it, so I really enjoy this one. The next one is from Ariana Grande. So this is the Ariana Grande. I believe this one is called the Sweet Like Candy. They don't actually have the names on the bottom of them, but I'm pretty sure this is the Sweet Like Candy. So this one for a 1 ounce size is $42. I love the little cotton puff that comes on here. You can actually take that off if you want to use it on something else. It's got like a little clip on there. You can remove it. This one is definitely more candy sweet. So if you like a very candy sweet type of perfume, I think you're really going to like this one. This one has blackberry, bergamot, and pear in it. And you can definitely smell the pear because I think that's what makes it smell very sweet. I really love this one. This one to me is a very flirty type of fragrance. It's not a sexy fragrance. It's a more flirty fragrance. I really think it's a perfect one for like day dates or like a girl's day or something like that. I think it's just a very fun type of flirty scent, so I really enjoy this, and plus the bottle is very cute, like super cute. The next one is one of my holy grails. This is the Clinique Happy. This one here will always remind me of my kids when they were little. I used to wear this perfume quite a bit when my kids were little. To me, it smells like very sunflowery. If you guys remember I think it was Elizabeth Arden sunflowers. That's what it reminds me of. It has red ruby grapefruit and bergamot in it. For 1 ounce, you would pay $43. I think this perfume smells really good and like summery. I think it's a very summery scent. So if you like the more summer scents, I think you might enjoy this one. The next one is also by Clinique. This is the Clinique Happy Heart. So this one, I don't love this one as much as I love the original Clinique. I think it does smell good, but it just for some reason, it doesn't give me quite as much happiness. And I think the reason why the other one makes me very happy, of course, this has something to do with like memories. Because you do, like after you've worn a perfume, and you will kind of have scent memories ingrained into your head when you smell a perfume. So for me, it just smells more like a typical perfume. It definitely has a more floral note to it, so if you like the floral notes, I think you would enjoy this one. This one has flowers and hyacinth. Not sure how you pronounce it. This one for 1 ounce is $43 as well, so it is a more on the... It's not super expensive because obviously we did Twilly and that was $79, so I think it's like a mid-range type of perfume for pricing. But again, I think it's more of a sweeter, like floral like type of fragrance, so perfect for like summertime in my opinion. The next one is another one of my favorites. This is the Versace Bright Crystal. I love the way this one smells. It smells so, so good. This one has yuzu, iced accord, and pomegranate in it. I don't smell any of those notes. I just smell something that smells very fresh, very I don't know, just a very fresh scent. I really love the way it smells. It's super, super fresh smelling. It's got a beautiful bottle, so the bottle itself is absolutely gorgeous. This one, for a 1 ounce size, you would pay $60, so it's a little bit more on the pricey side, but I do think it's one that definitely lasts onto your skin for a long time. I would say this one and the Twilly de Hermes and the Black Opium last the longest on my skin, as well as on my clothing. I know a lot of people tell you not to actually spray your perfume on your clothing. I always do. I don't really see a problem with it, but I do think it's a very good perfume. So if you're looking for something very like flirty and just like more fresh, I think this is a really good one. So that one's the next one. The next one I have is from Jo Malone. This is the Basil and Neroli cologne. So when it says cologne, I was confused at first. I was like, okay, is this a women's or a men's scent? But I think the Jo Malones are kind of like unisex. I think either person could wear these. This one here definitely has more of a, I would say, more clean scent. It smells clean and almost like kitchen-like. And I guess it's the basil in it, but it smells very kitchen-like. So it smells something like you would wear, I guess, like on like a picnic or something very just fun, like a carnival or like something fun, or a beach trip. That would be fun as well. So that would be a good one for that. This one has basil, neroli, and musk in it. For 1 ounce, it's $70, so it's a little bit more pricey as well. I do like the Jo Malone like line of perfumes. They have a ton of different ones you can choose from. So definitely if you're interested in something like this where it's a little bit more fine-tuned to different scents, I would definitely check out Jo Malone, because they really do fine-tune their fragrances to whatever style you like. The next one is from Herrera. This is the Good Girl. I'm pretty sure that's what it's called. Yep, Good Girl. This one for a 1 ounce size is $68. I love the packaging to it. Like, the packaging is stunning. Like, look at that heel. I would love to be able to wear a shoe like that, wouldn't you? I mean, good grief, that's crazy. I really do love the packaging. I don't like how you have to spray it. You have to hold it back here, and I'm always afraid I'm going to break the heel to it. I don't like how you have to spray it, but other than that, it's a very, very good perfume. It has tuberose, jasmine, and tonka bean in it, so I think it's absolutely beautiful. You can smell the vanilla in it, and it's more warm noted because of the vanilla. I think the vanilla makes it more like an inviting scent, so I really enjoy this one as well. Love that. So, of course, the bottle doesn't hurt. So let me flip my page and move on to the next side. I've got all these written down here. The next one we're moving on to is Juicy Couture LALA. So here's the Juicy Couture LALA. It's got the two little dogs on the front here. And it's got this really cute little chain, and then as well as a bow. So this one here is $31.99 on Overstock.com. This one here I don't think they sell very much anymore because it's more of an older scent. It's very, very like fresh though. So if you like a more fresh scent, you're going to love this one. You can definitely smell the orange in here. It's got mandarin orange, green apple, and red currant. So if you like a more fresh, almost crisp scent, I think you're really going to like this one. But you're probably going to have to like search around just a little bit to find this one, since it's not readily available like at Ulta or Sephora or places like that. So you would have to search around a little bit to find this one. But if you like a more crisp scent, I think you would love this one. Let's not knock any of these over. The next one is from KKW. This is the Kim Kardashian the body perfume. I don't love the bottle to it. I mean, like, that's a little obscene. So anyway, the bottle to it is very interesting. It feels like sand when you touch it. It feels like very sandy, almost like you made one of the sand like castle type things. It reminds me of those that you can purchase at the beach. This is $60, and it doesn't really have like sizes, so I think it only comes in one size. This one is bergamot, rose, and peach. I don't really smell any of that, honestly. I'm going to spray it. And I don't smell any of those notes, so I'm not exactly sure where these notes are coming from. For me, this one just smells like a very generic scent. I do think it's a pretty scent, but it's not something that I would be like, oh my gosh, you're definitely wearing that one. I wouldn't be able to tell. I think there are certain scents that you can tell when somebody's wearing those, and I don't think this one is going to be like a signature scent. So probably a good thing though, because the bottle is quite interesting. I'm going to stick that one in the corner. The next one is from Juicy Couture as well. This is the Viva La Juicy Rosé. I love the bottles of this because it's got the sparkles on it. The sparkles do have texture to them, but they don't come off on your hands or anything, which is awesome. I love that they always put the little like crystal cap on the top, and it's got like this cute little bow. And then it's got this little champagne glass. I don't know if you can see it or not, but it's got a champagne bottle there. That's super cute. This one smells so good. If you love anything rose scented, you're going to love this one. It is a fantastic rose scent. I wear this one whenever. It's a very happy scent, like a happy evoking scent. I don't have any scent memories ingrained for this one, but I do know that whenever I wear this one, it makes me very happy. So I really love anything that smells like roses, but not like the traditional rose. Because if you think back like in like the 70s and 80s, if you were around at those times, you would probably remember roses smelling very, I don't know, like almost powdery like. This smells just like a very fresh rose. It smells like fresh garden roses, so it smells really, really good. The next one I have is from Kat Von D. So this one is called the Saint perfume, and this one is $27 right now in Sephora. It's on sale. I'm assuming because, you know, she who shall not be named is not very popular right now, so a lot of her stuff is on sale. This one has vanilla, musk, and jasmine in it. It smells really good. I'm not going to lie. This perfume smells fantastic. They do have the white bottle and they have a black bottle as well. But I don't think the black one smells very good in my opinion. I think the black one is just a little too almost peppery like. So for me, it's just not my thing. But I really do like this one. It's a little bit more fresh, a little bit more warm at the same time. So it's like a fresh, warm scent. I really love the way it smells. I wouldn't purchase this again though, just because of all the drama that's happened with that situation. So the next one is from Juicy Couture as well. This is the Viva La Juicy Noir. So this one has mandarin orange and strawberry in it. So if you are more like almost like a fruit salad. So if you want to sing the Wiggle song and wear this, you're definitely going to feel like you're like perfect for it because it smells very fruity. It's got a very, very fruity fragrance to it. So I love the way this one smells. To me, this is a perfect one for spring. I don't know why, but it just makes me think of spring. This one here is $58 for a 1 ounce size. The bottle to this one is almost like metallic, kind of, sort of. And then it's got the black bow on here, and of course, again, the crystal top to it. I really think they do a great job on all the like packaging for all of their perfumes. I love the way this one smells though. Like I said, it's a very fun and fresh scent. The next one is also from Viva La Juicy. This is the Juicy Couture, just the Viva La Juicy, the regular one. So this one is $58 for a 1 ounce size. This one has wild berries and mandarin. This is the traditional one. If you've ever smelled somebody wearing the traditional Viva La Juicy, you're going to recognize it right away because it's one of those scents that's very recognizable. I love the way it smells. I get compliments whenever I wear this perfume. A lot of compliments, especially from younger crowds. So they're always like, wow, what is that you're wearing? And I tell them. And so it's just very interesting that this one gets a lot of compliments from the younger crowd. So I really do like this, though. I think it smells very good and very fresh. So if you like a more fresh scented and you're perhaps looking for a more younger scent, I think that's going to be perfect. The next one is from Ariana Grande again. This is the Moonlight one, and it's the purple bottle here. It's got the little purple tassel to it. Again, you can take the tassel off if you wanted to. I love the packaging to it. It reminds me of the Disney, what is it, the Epcot thing? That's what it reminds me of. But this one is 1 ounce for $42. This one is black currant and plum. I definitely smell the plum in here. You can smell plum for sure because it's more fruity, but yet it's like fruity with vanilla mixed. So if you like the fruit vanilla, then you're going to love this one. To me, it smells very, very good. It's more of a younger scent again, but honestly, I like those younger scents you're going to see throughout my collection. I have a lot of those scents that are very young based, but I don't mind. I think they smell good. So the next one I have is the La Vie est Belle. This is by Lancome for $73. You can get a 1 ounce bottle. It does have this cute little tie on the side here. So if you're into like packaging and everything, just let you know that. It's kind of like funny shaped the bottle is itself. This one is iris and patchouli, which honestly, now that I'm like recognizing that it has patchouli in it, you can definitely smell the patchouli in here. I don't smell the iris. I smell more patchouli, and it smells like a little bit of vanilla mixed in there. So it's almost like patchouli, which is a little bit peppery, and vanilla. So I don't know if I love this one anymore. This was one that I bought because my husband's grandmother really liked this perfume, and I bought it just because it was something she wore. But when I wear it now, the patchouli is so strong in this, it does tend to give me a headache. So if you are like kind of sensitive to scents, I would say this is a pretty strong one. The next one is from Gucci. This is the Gucci Bloom. I love the way this smells. This smells so, so good. This one has Rangoon Creeper. I have no idea what that is. It has jasmine and tuberose, and for $75 you can get a 1 ounce bottle. This one smells so fresh. It's like a almost baby powder with a little bit of flowers. So it's like fresh. It smells like a freshly bathed baby, honestly. So it just smells very good. It does have like kind of a weighted top to it for you. I love the packaging to it. It's very plain and simplistic. I think it's beautiful. So I really love this one though. So if you're more into like a baby scented perfume, I think you're gonna like this one. The next one is from Chloe. This is just the regular Chloe. For 1 ounce, you would pay $79 for this. This is actual, I think, silver on the top here, so it will start to fade and tarnish. So you're gonna have to like rub it off and get the tarnish off of your bottle, because if you can tell or not, mine's tarnishing from sitting because it is actual, I think it's actual silver or something like that. I know there's something to it why it has to be cleaned pretty often. This one is $79 for 1 ounces. This one has orange blossom and neroli. This one smells very good. This reminds me of a lot of days where my husband and I would get together for a date lunch, and that's what it reminds me of. It's like a perfect day date for you. So I think it smells fantastic. The packaging to it is very unique, and like I said, you're just gonna have to pay attention to the top of it because it will start to kind of tarnish. The next one is also by Chloe. This is Chloe Love Story. So this one here I purchased, I think at Costco maybe. I'm not even sure where I purchased it at. But I bought it like on a whim without really smelling it. And then after I bought it, I was like, okay, I really like that one. This one smells more like, I'll be honest with you, it reminds me of the Febreze, like the Swiffers, like that you clean your floor with. That's what it reminds me of. Don't ask me why, but it just does. It's a very clean scent. So this one has orange blossom and neroli, and it's $79 for 1 ounces. So, oh wait, I had that wrong a while ago when I told you what this one was. This one is peony and freesia and leche. So this one has peony, freesia, and leche in it. So that's why that one smells very fresh and summer-like and very like day date perfect. This one is orange blossom and neroli, and I don't know if maybe perhaps the cleaners that I use for my floor have something like that in them, but either way, this reminds me of floor cleaner. So it's not a bad scent. Just not sure you want to smell like a Swiffer or wet jet type thing. So the next thing is from Philosphy. This is the Amazing Grace. This is one that I feel like anybody could wear. I don't feel like this would be bothersome to anybody. It's not overly powerful. I feel like it's very easy to wear. I feel like you'll get a lot of compliments from it. This has bergamot and muguet blossoms. I'm not even sure what those are, but for 2 ounces you would pay $50. It's so fresh and clean smelling. It smells like almost like deodorant. So it's like a fresh, clean deodorant scent. So like almost like you just stepped out of the shower. Love the way this smells though. And like I said, I don't think it's offensive to most people that I've ever worn it around. So I love it. I think a lot of Philosphy scents are like that. They're more muted down. They're not super offensive. Then we have this one here. This is Philosphy Warm Cashmere. My friend Susan had recommended this one to me, and I was like, okay, I'm gonna try it. Oh my gosh. I've worn this one a ton, and I mean, as many perfumes as I have, I've only had this for less than a year, or maybe it's been less than a year, and I've used it quite a bit, so you can tell that I really love the way that it smells. It's definitely more warmer. It smells kind of like caramel, so if you like a caramel scented perfume, you're gonna love this one. This one has tangerine, cashmere wood, and orchid in it, and the same price. For 2 ounces you would pay $42. I love it though. It smells so good, like caramel apples, or just caramel specifically. Then we have the Clean Classics. This is the Endless Summer. So this one here for 2 ounces, it's $68. So this is from a different brand. This is not Philosphy. This is the Clean Reserve brand. And this one has Clymen, Neroli, and Accord in it. So this one here smells very summer-like. It reminds me a lot of like just a fresh, clean day. Like if you ever hung laundry out after you washed it and you smell the freshness of the laundry kind of flowing through the air, that's what this reminds me of. It just smells very fresh and summer-like. The next one is the Philosphy Pure Grace Desert Summer. So this one here is $50 for 2 ounces. This one has floral, freesia, ozone, not sure, and jasmine. This one here for me is not my favorite, I'll be honest. And I think the reason why I don't like it is because it has a bit of a bug spray scent to it. For some reason, it reminds me of bug spray, and I'm like, that's just not my thing. And I don't know why it smells like bug spray. I'm not sure exactly what note in there is making it smell kind of like bug spray, but it's just not my favorite, so I don't recommend this one to you guys. The next one is the Philosphy Pure Grace Summer Surf. So this one here Smells very beach-like. It smells kind of like the Bobbi Brown Beach, as well as there was another one that's very beach-like, and I don't remember what it is. I probably have it in my collection, to be honest with you. But this one is $45 for 2 ounces. This one has tiare flower and C notes. I'm not exactly sure what C notes are, but for me, I would say it smells like sunscreen. So if you like the scent of sunscreen, that's what this smells like. So definitely a very sunscreeny perfume. The next one is this right here. This is the Philosphy Pure Grace Endless Summer. Did we just do that? No, we did Desert Summer. No, we did Endless Summer too. Wait a minute. Did I do it twice? Oh my gosh, do I have the same perfume twice? No, I don't know what I did here. Either way, this one is Lychee, Pomelo, and Musk, and it's $42. I was confusing myself. I've got this list all listed out, and I'm like, oh gosh, I've either got them out of order or something. But this one smells more like, honestly, I think for some reason, it just gives me the scent of, like, again, bug spray. So there's a couple that I just don't recommend from the Philosphy line. It's not that it's a terrible scent, it's just not my favorite scent. So do you know what I mean? I think every scent's going to smell like one thing to one person and a different thing to another person. So that's one thing. These are all like my feelings on these perfumes. So don't take my opinion to the bank. The next perfume I have here is from Prada. This is the Prada Candy Gloss. So here's what the bottle looks like. I really love the bottle itself. I think the bottle is really pretty. This one for 1 ounce is $62. This one is cherry, peach, and musk. This one is very, very fun and flirty. I love the way it smells. It reminds me of, I'm going to stick this one on actually. Oh, it smells so good. This one reminds me a lot of just like taking a fun day trip. I don't know why, but it just does. It gives me like those fun vibes. Like, let's go do something like adventurous. Let's be adventurous today. And that's what this reminds me of. Very adventurous day. The next one is from Skylar. This one is actually cruelty free, as well as being like all kinds of good things for you. This one smells so darn good though. Gosh, it does not last long on your skin. I will tell you that. Like, when I wear this perfume, I feel like I'm constantly spraying it. I mean, I've gone through quite a bit, and that's because I feel like when you put it on, you have to spray it, and then you spray it again, and then you're like, I don't smell it anymore. So it goes away very quickly. This one is rose, patchouli, and citrus flower. It's $78 for 1.7 ounces. So it's a little bit more pricey as well. But I do think a lot of the reason why it's pricey is because they've made it so clean and cruelty free and everything. So that is part of the reason why it's a little bit more pricey. And then we have one of my holy grails. This one here I got started on because of Coffee Break with Danny. Coffee Break with Danny had talked about it, and I was like, that sounds intriguing. This smells so good. Oh my gosh. This smells literally like you just stepped out of the shower and your skin is just clean and you're using a fresh towel out of the dryer. Oh, it's just a very clean scent. This is Honeydew Lotus Fresh Air Accord. It's $44 for 1 ounce. It's absolutely amazing. I highly, highly recommend this one to you guys. It smells so good, not offensive, just a really great perfume. Then we have the Jadore. Jadore? Is it Jadore? I don't know. This is Jadore, I think. This has Yang Lang and Rose and Jasmine in it. For 1 ounces, you would pay $75. This one here, I loved it when I smelled it in like Ulta. I'm pretty sure that was where I smelled it first. I really loved it there. I haven't worn it much since I actually brought it home, believe it or not. I'm going to spray a little bit. My room is going to smell fantastic. It's just a very fresh scent. It's like fresh. It reminds me of like my high school days, and I don't know why. And I think it's because it's just a very fresh, innocent scent. I really like the way it smells. I just don't wear it enough for some reason. I need to start pulling that one more to wear it. This one here will always remind me of our first trip on a cruise ship. This is what I wore when we went on our Disney cruise ship. This is the JLO Miami Glow. This is a very old perfume, but you can still purchase it like if you go on Amazon and places like that. For 3.4 ounces, it's $22.73 currently on Amazon. This one has passion fruit, coconut water, black currant, orange flower, and heliotrope. So heliotrope is what's going to give it more of like that beachy smell. It's going to give it more of like almost like sunblock. But I really, really love this one. So if you want something that smells just like the beach, smells like just like vacation, highly recommend this one, and it's not super pricey. The next one is from Giorgio Armani. This is the C Passione. So here's the bottle for it. I love the packaging to it. It's very sophisticated looking. I think it's sleek. I love the packaging. This is black currant, rose, and musk. This is definitely a date night perfume. It's a little bit more stronger, a little bit more warm. I really think it would be perfect for date nights. This is pricey though. This is $72 for 1 ounce, so I do think it's quite a pricey perfume, but it is really good for date nights. The next one will always remind me of New York, and it's another one of my perfumes that's a holy grail. This is the Sarah Jessica Parker Stash. So this one here has cedarwood, vetiver, and pistachio in it. Oh my gosh. I don't know what the scent is that comes out in this, but I'm telling you guys, if you have never smelled this perfume, I highly recommend that you do. It is just so, so fantastic. The only place that I see it for sale right now is on the Sarah Jessica Parker website. It's 1.7 ounces for $55. They used to sell it at Ulta, which is where I purchased mine, but they don't sell it there anymore, but it smells so good. Trust me, if you want a very beautiful, sexy, sophisticated scent, you're going to love this. It smells very, very good. The next one is from Bobbi Brown. This is the Bobbi Brown Beach. This is like a pretty famous one. I think a lot of people have either had this one or tried it. This one here smells definitely like sunscreen. So if you want one that's going to smell like sunscreen, like the beach, kind of like the beachy ones here, we've got the JLO Glow as well as the Philosphy ones. They are very beachy. So if you like the more beachy scents, you're going to love this one. This one is Jasmine, Sea Spray, and Mandarin. This is $79 for 1.7 ounces. You can catch this on sale once in a while, but I mean, honestly, it just smells very, very good. I try to keep all of my perfumes like out of light. I don't let them get direct light. That way they'll last longer. So if you keep them in a controlled climate where the climate doesn't change too much up or down and they're not in direct light, you should be able to keep them for quite a while. The next one I have is this one right here. This is the, did I miss one? Nope. This is the Giorgio Armani Sunday Joya. So this one here, again, is very beach-like. So the Bobbi Brown and this one here, as well as the Philosphy ones, are very, very beachy in my opinion, as well as the JLO Glow. This one here has bergamot freesia. This is $50 for 1 ounce. I really like this one out of all of the beachy ones besides the JLO Glow. The JLO Glow is always going to be a must-have for me, but I would choose this one. This one here is very, very good. It seems to last on my skin for a good amount of time, so you don't feel like you need to constantly spray it. The next one is from Grande. This is the La Petite Robe Noir. This is $75 for 1 ounce. This is black cherry and almond. Oh my gosh, it smells like cherry cake. Like cherry cake with the almond extract. You can definitely smell both notes in here for sure. So I really love the way this smells. I think the packaging is fantastic. It's got a very sweet and almost like a juicy scent. So if you like those type of fragrances, you would love this one. It smells very, very good. The next one, I'll be honest with you, I don't love the smell to it, but my husband bought it for Christmas for me, and it's Tiffany. But the reason why I don't like it is the patchouli. It's got patchouli in it, and I'm not a huge patchouli fan. So this one has mandarin, iris, and patchouli. And you can definitely smell the patchouli, and patchouli I've noticed really gives me a headache because patchouli is a very, very strong scent. So if you don't like patchouli, I would steer clear of this one. This is very expensive as well. This is 2.5 ounces for $132. I think it's quite pricey, and I honestly don't feel like it's worth it. So I'm going to keep it because it's Tiffany perfume, and you guys know how much I love anything the Tiffany color, but not my favorite. The next one is Flora by Gucci. This is the gorgeous gardenia one. I love this one. This is red berries, pear, and gardenia. For 1 ounce, you would pay $65. This is, oh my gosh, like this is another holy grail one. I don't know how many times I've said that so far in this video, but you're going to notice the ones that I really love have been used quite a bit, first of all. But this one is very, very good. I love the way it smells. It's got definitely more of like a summertime scent. So if you want a good fragrance for the summer, this is a very, very good one. The next one is a holy grail for the fall, more in the winter when it's really, really cold. This is the Donna Karan Cashmere Mist. This one here, for some reason, it will always remind me of a big, thick, chunky white sweater with a book curled up. It just smells like wintertime. It smells so, so good. For 1 ounce, it's $70. This has Lily of the Valley, sandalwood, and vanilla. So if you like those notes, you're going to love this perfume, and it lasts for a long time onto your skin as well as your clothing. You can take off your sweater, and the next day your sweater still smells exactly like that cologne or perfume. The next one is one that I'm not so in love with. This is the JLO Glow. This is the Blue Glow. I bought it because I thought it was going to smell just as good as the Miami Glow, but it doesn't. This one has mangosteen and orange in it. I don't know, it's just not my favorite. It's just a very plain Jane scent. I don't think it's very unusual. The next one is the Issey Miyake. This one is 1.6 ounces for $78. This has rose and lotus in it. If you like the smell of roses, I think you're absolutely going to love this one, because roses to me is like one of the best smells ever. So I really love this one. It's not my favorite out of all of my rose scents, but it is a very, very good one. So I would recommend that one. The next one is Wild Fox. So Wild Fox, I think, can only be purchased onto their website. So I'm not sure where I purchased it. It might have been Costco. This is $70 for 1.7 ounces. This has apricot, honeysuckle, jasmine, and honey musk in it. It smells very good. You can definitely smell the honey in here, but the other like scents that go along with it, I think kind of like meld together with it well, because I don't love the smell of honey. So for me, I was like, oh no. But you can definitely not, like, that's not the only note that you smell with it. It's definitely mixed and melded well together. So I really do like this perfume. The next one is, ooh, where are we at? Dolce & Gabbana Rosa Elixir. I'm pretty sure I just butchered that. This is my favorite rose scented one out of all of my rose scented perfumes. This one here is very, very rose-like, and it has a white lily in it as well. It smells so good. It's like the perfect like girly perfume. It just smells fantastic. It's $76 for 1 ounce. It has musk, rose, and white lily. So I think the white lily and the rose mixed together just makes it smell super girly and just really good. So I really enjoy that one. The next one is this right here. This is the Emporia Armani Because It's You. This is $39 for 1 ounce. It has vanilla, raspberry, and rose. You can definitely smell the raspberry. So if you like a more fruity scent, you can smell the raspberry big time in this. It kind of reminds me of Victoria's Secret used to smell a raspberry glacé perfume, like the body sprays. It reminds me a lot of that. So if you enjoyed that fragrance, you might enjoy that one as well. The next one is from Kate Spade. This is the Live Colorfully. I love this perfume. I love the bottle. The packaging is beautiful. This has mandarin, pink water lily, star anise, gardenia, tiare flower, and coconut water. Oh my gosh, this one here is just a very fun scent. I think it reminds me, for some reason, it reminds me of girls just want to have fun, and I don't know why, but it just does. It makes me want to like dance and like be excited. So this is a very beautiful perfume, and I think it's great for like a girl's day or just having some fun. So if you like that type of scent, I think you might enjoy it. Hopefully I'm explaining these scents well enough for you. The next one is Tocca Giulietta. This is absolutely amazing. I love, love, love this scent. This is $76 for 1.6 ounces. This has Yang Lang, Lily of the Valley, and Amber in it. Oh my gosh, when I wear this perfume, it makes me feel excited. Like, I'm like, I love the way this smells. And then I want everybody to smell it. I'm like, smell my perfume, because this smells so, so good. Highly recommend that you guys go smell that one for sure. It just smells fantastic. The next one, as I told you guys, I like the more younger fragrances. This is the Taylor Swift Wonderstruck. I like these type of notes though. So this is vanilla and honeysuckle. For $27.99, you can get a 1 ounce bottle on Amazon. This definitely smells young, and it's got a very unique scent to it though, in my opinion. I love the way it smells. I love how young, and like makes me feel just young and ready to like go run a marathon or something. It's just a very happy feeling perfume, so I really enjoy this one as well. The next one is also by Taylor Swift. This is the Wonderstruck Enchanted. So this one here has wild berries, poppy, and passion flower. I feel like the Wonderstruck, the original, the purple one, smells way better. So if you're like choosing between, I think this one's a little bit more muted down. I think the purple one's a little bit more potent, not really potent in a bad way, just like, it's just very good. It's very good. It's hard to explain it. The next one is the Dolce & Gabbana. This is the Perfume. This is 1.6 ounces for $94. This is Neroli, raspberry, green mandarin, orange, and blossom. Oh my gosh, this one is a very, it reminds me of like putting on a suit and just like being very business like oriented. It's just a very like take charge type of perfume. I really love the way this smells. It feels like one that you would put on if you're just going to take charge. Like I'm taking a hold of this meeting. I have this. So I really do like this one. This is for those days that I want to be the boss bee. So very, very good. The next one is the Britney Spears Fantasy Perfume. This is 3.3 ounces for $25 on Amazon. I'm pretty sure that's where I found that one. This one has lychee, quince, and kiwi. Very interesting combination. Oh, it smells very good. It's got a very like powdery floral sweet scent. It's just a very good scent. Again, like I told you guys, I like the more younger scents because they just make me feel like, I don't know, they feel like they evoke more energy sometimes. If you need the extra boost of energy, put on a fresh, fun teen type of scent, you're gonna feel it. You're gonna be like, yeah, let's go. The next one is the Tokyo Milk. This is the Dead Sexy. This is deep vanilla, exotic woods, and white orchid ebony. So I personally am not in love with this one. I just don't think it's the best. And the reason why I don't think it's the best is because it reminds me of like men's deodorant for some reason. This is $36. I don't think there's any size differences you can choose from, but this is just not my favorite. I think that actually came in like a subscription box or something, and I don't love it. The next one is this right here. This is the Coach Poppy. So here's what the bottle looks like. It had like a little bow on it as well, but I lost it along the way. This one is $34.99 for 1 ounce, and it looks like you can get this at Kohl's. This one has cucumber, mandarin, and freesia. It's a very fun scent. Again, it's a very nice, fresh, young scent. So if you like those type of scents, you're going to love that one as well. The next one I couldn't find, and I just talked to you guys about the scent the other day. This is the Eau de Toilette Vanilla. I cannot find this one online anymore. And the first person I heard talk about this was Erica. I can't remember her channel name, but she talked about it, and I love it. It smells it reminds me of a vanilla cigar. So if you like that more vanilla cigar type of scent, you would love this one. It's a terrible way to explain it because it doesn't sound appealing, but it's good. The next one is the DKNY Be Delicious. So this one is apple, magnolia, and sandalwood. So this one, the top pops off. I really like how fresh and flirty this one smells. This one reminds me more of like a spring scent. I think it's perfect for that time of year. I really think it's a good one. This one is $55 for 1 ounce at Ulta. So if you're interested in that one, I like how it's shaped kind of like an apple. It's just really cute. The next one is the Victoria's Secret Scandalous. So I have a little issue with this one. I still have a little bit of perfume in here, but my little sprayer stopped working. So my son fixed it for me before, but now it won't work anymore. So I cannot finish it off, which stinks because this is a really good perfume. This is Raspberry and Peony Praline. This one smells very, very good. It's a very seductive like scent to me. This is $42.83 for 1.7 ounces. If they bring this back, I think you should highly look into this one. I don't know that it's at Victoria's Secret right now, but it is a very, very good one. Just not sure about that sprayer little problem. The next one is the Candies Luscious. This one is not sold anymore either. This one has red ruby, grapefruit, red currant, and peach. Oh my gosh, it's just a very sweet scent. It almost smells like pure sugar. It smells like sugar, like you poured like cotton candy all over yourself. That's what it smells like, along with another one coming up. The next one is the Pink Sugar Sensual. This one here is not sold as well. This one has bergamot, tangerine, and black currant. I think it smells very good. You can definitely tell it's more of a date night, like, or not date night, but it's more of a nighttime fragrance. I think it's more warmer. So I think this one is perfect for the night. And then the next one, which is the original Pink Sugar, is better for the daytime. This one here has bergamot, orange, raspberry, and fig leaves. This is $45 for 1.7 ounces. This one smells a lot like cotton candy as well. So if you like the more sweet cotton candy scents, you're going to love this one. If you want it to have a little bit of a musky scent mixed along with it, you'd like the Pink Sugar Sensual, but unfortunately it's not sold right now. So you might be able to search around and find it though. I mean, sometimes if you look around, you can find a lot of these older fragrances. The next thing is the DKNY Nectar Love. This one has honeycomb and neroli in it. So it has a honey scent for sure, but I think the neroli mixed with it helps it out because I'm not, like I said, a huge honey fan. But this one is 1 ounce for $56. I think it's a nice scent. It's not one of my favorites. One that I could definitely probably declutter out of my collection because it's not something I find myself wearing very often. The next one is from Anna Sui. This is the Flight of Fancy perfume. For 1 ounce, it's $36. This one is lemon, lychee, and yuzu. This one smells very, very good. It's a little dusty. He's a little wiped down. But this is a really beautiful perfume, as well as the packaging is very pretty. So if you like the ones that are more fresh and just daytime appropriate, I think this would be a good one. The next one is so good, and I don't know if they sell it anymore, but I did find a price for it online, which means a good sign. This is the Brooke Brothers Miss Madison. So this has pink pearl, apple, and pink grapefruit. This one smells so good. It's hard to describe what it smells like. It just smells very, very good. It's, again, another fragrance I think that works well for like fall, winter months, but I think it could also work in the spring and the summer. This is one that I feel like is a universal. You could wear it all year long and have no issues with it. This is $70 if it's correct, like at the Brooks Brothers store. I love the way this smells. It is fantastic. I have never put this on and regretted it. I always put it on and I'm very happy when I wear it. It's almost empty, so that's definitely a good sign. The next one is the Ralph Lauren. This is the Midnight Romance. So this one has peony and black vanilla. I don't love this one for some reason, and I don't know why. I got it and then I'm like, I don't know, something about it just doesn't make me excited to wear it. It's just not one of my favorites, and I'm not sure what's making it not be so exciting for me to wear, but it just doesn't excite me. So I have nothing really to say about it other than I don't love it that much. The next one is from Victoria's Secret. So this is the Victoria's Secret Bombshells in Bloom. For 3.4 ounces, it's $45, so it's not super expensive. This is Red Apple and Water Lily. It smells good, but I'll be honest, it's not a scent that I absolutely love either. I think what makes it not so good for me is the Red Apple. I like the Be Delicious apple one, but this apple for some reason doesn't smell as good to me. So for me, this is a perfume, again, that I'm not absolutely in love with. Sounds like I need to do a perfume declutter. What do you think? The next one is Burberry Brit. So this is the, I think like the original one. I'm not positive. This is 1.6 ounces for $47. This has green lemon, frosted pear, and almond. I think it smells fantastic. This one here is another one of those scents that if you have it on, it's a very unique scent. So people are going to know what you're wearing. They're going to be like, oh my gosh, you're wearing Burberry Brit, because it's a very unique, very different scent. So I really love this one, and I love the packaging to it. So I think the packaging is very pretty. Then we have the Vince Camuto. This is the Noir perfume. This one is cashmere, amber, and sandalwood. So for $90, you could get a 3.4 ounce size. This one smells very, very good. I don't smell a lot of the amber or sandalwood or anything like that. To me, it smells more fresh. It's not a warm scent to me. It's just a very fresh scent. So I think the description for it or the notes for it are kind of off, because to me, it smells very fresh, not warm. Then we have 3 more to go, guys. So we have, let me put these up so I don't have to keep reaching. We have this one right here. This is the Jennifer Lopez Be Still, or just, what is it called? Just Still. This one is Sake, Mandarin, Earl Grey, and Freesia. I purchased this on a whim, and I'll be honest with you, I'd be more happy just to use this as a room freshener. It's just not a very good scent. It's very plain Jane. Again, it doesn't have anything extraordinary about it, so it's not super exciting for me. So you can get a 3.4 ounce for $25. So for me, it wasn't a huge purchase, but at the same time, I might just pass this on to somebody to see if they like it better than me. Just for me, it's just not very different. I like notes that are quite different. The next one is the Victoria's Secret Very Sexy Now Beach. So here's this one right here. It does have these little angel wings on it. The packaging to it is very pretty. This is floral accords and coconut water. This smells so good. I'm going to spray this one as well. Oh my gosh. It's definitely beach-like. So if you want a beachy scent, this is definitely beach-like, but it's more muted down than like Bobbi Brown Beach, and as well as the, what was the other one that I told you about? But any of the beach ones I told you about, this is definitely beach-like, but it's more muted down. It's a little bit more powdery, so if you like that, you would love this one. This is $51 for 3.4 ounces, so it's a little bit more pricey. The last one I have to share with you guys is the Victoria's Secret Summer. So this one is $50 for 3.4 ounces. This is grapefruit, black currant, and lily of the valley. So it's got quite a few like more sweeter, juicier notes in it. I don't love the scent to this for some reason. Again, this is not one that I love. Sometimes I get fragrances from Victoria's Secret and I absolutely love them. Sometimes I get them and I'm like, what was I thinking? This was one that I'm like, what was I thinking? I think it smells more like the grapefruit maybe, and I'm just not loving it. For some reason, it smells like armpits. So not loving that one. Either way, that is all the perfumes that I currently own in my collection. I hope you guys enjoyed this little collection video. That was 66 that we went through. I know this video was long. I do apologize, but I wanted to get through them as well as the notes and my thoughts on the perfume. So hopefully this was helpful in some sort of way. Let me know what was your favorite perfume that you currently own, or which one out of the ones I showed you today would you like to actually try. Let me know. Thank you guys so much for watching, and until next time, I'll catch you guys later.